What's up, guys? It is super dry where we're at here in eastern Kansas. We've gotten like 1.5 inches of rain in 2 months, so we're sitting real rough. Most of the creeks have stopped running. The small streams definitely have. A lot of the ponds are going dry. So what I'm doing is I'm building a water source for deer. We're gonna build it. This is something that I really think a lot of guys could benefit from. So let's get to building. All right, guys, so I'm gonna quickly describe to you guys how to build one of these watering holes. I went to Walmart, or not Walmart, I went to True Value and bought one of these automatic float valves. It was $12.30, super cheap. Anyway, so I assembled that, mounted on the side of a 25-gallon Rubbermaid tank that I also bought from True Value. And then I've got my 250-gallon mini bulk tank back here. Also got the correct adapters and fittings to go from the tank reduced down to garden hose 5/8 size. Let's see, I got black hose. The reason for black hose is you can do any color hose, you just don't want light showing through. Light causes moss. I am going to paint this tank before we're done to keep sunlight out, otherwise you will have problems with moss. So I went ahead and I mounted the float valve to the side of the tank here. Super simple. It comes with the hardware to do that. I'm going to go ahead and plumb the garden hose from the reservoir to the watering tank, and then we will paint it and we'll be done.
I was looking, but I must have been, 'cause it got me cooking up a mind of sin. You were no good, and I was no better. Basking in your spotlight, too blind to see it was a... All
right, guys, we are finishing up the water hole now. We're going to throw up a feeder and put in the real world complete feed.
The Maximizer complete feed with the Expect Healthy Deer technology, so it'll help with EHD. And in drought conditions like this, it's super important.
It is. And we're going to refresh a mineral site. We're going to do that as well, and I'm going to throw a camera up. Bucks are starting to show some pretty good antler potential. Jerry saw some tonight driving out here. We're going to throw that up, get ready to roll, and get out of here.
And if you guys have any more questions, or you have anything that you're looking into about the Maximizer, we're gonna be putting a video out in a few weeks, going into detail about what's in it and what sets it apart from other feeds. So look forward to that. But right now it's getting dark. We gotta get this thing going.
See ya. Just finished up, guys. We got the water, the supplemental feed, and the mineral site refreshed up. So it's getting dark, and we're gonna head over, and we are going to have lasagna. Sammy made lasagna for supper, so I'm stoked. This is really great. Got to go and put a trail camera up. So what I'm hoping to see out of this site is I've got you've heard me say about it, talk about it in previous vlogs, is connecting the dots on my property. I've got bedding, and I've got different points of bedding on this property. I am connecting all this together. This is the mineral, the water, and the feed is in a centralized spot in the middle of my property. So the deer are going point A, B, etc. and so forth. So I've got Gen 2 beans back off to my right. I've got real world clover and chicory. I'm standing in it. I've also got bedding in a bag and switchgrass planted in all my travel routes. So Like I said, it's dry. We've got the water, we've got the supplemental feed, the maximizer with the Expect Healthy Deer nutrition in it, and anyway, this is really good. So we've got the cameras. Hope to see some bucks. Lots of does and fawns here already. I see them in the evenings. Hopefully get some bucks and just help all the deer out in general. So gonna go eat lasagna. Pretty stoked. Sammy's been working hard on that this evening. Like and subscribe. We really appreciate you guys. And